Do-do-do. Ba-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Hey guys, good morning. I hope everybody's having a blast out there in Warren County. Of course, I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter of Warren First 931. It is all local all the time. We have some amazing women coming in here this morning talking about their awesome programs and so much more. And I'm curious if this is Miss Patton. It might be. But with that said, today's forecast, right before I get right into it. Oh, that's him. Yes, yes. So right now, as far as the weather goes, good morning. I'll be with y'all just shortly. All right, guys. So for today's forecast on August the 7th, your high is going to be 88 degrees, sunny with a little bit of clouds. No worries. There's no chance of rain today, thankfully, but it's going to be in the low of 71. Thursday, 88 and 70. Friday, 85 degrees and low in 65. And again, on Saturday, it looks like we're going to have beautiful weather for the rest of the week. High of 81, low of 60. Sunday is high of 82, low of 62. And of course, Monday, getting back in the swing of things, still a high of 85, low of 66. So August is looking great. I was trying to see. It just looks like if anything is expected to come, we have between, as of right now, Mother Nature is being nice, but things can change in a matter of 24 hours. It doesn't look like we're going to see any like thunderstorms or severe weather until Friday, August the 16th. So again, that is going on. And right now we do have some special in-studio guests. I'm so excited. I was trying to get everybody in here and out. Now, no, this is Miss Linda, right? Yes, 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 yes. Let me get another chair in here. And we'll just fix this up to fit y'all, not me. Pick a chair, any chair. That's fine. I'm still going to fix the camera so we're all in the screen together. But yes. Come. Hi, Bob. How are you?
You are?
I'm Kelly Slaughter.
Pleased to meet you.
And I know Miss Linda through Facebook. All right. Look at that. Look at that. All right. So with me, do you pronounce it NAMI? It's NAMI?
We call it NAMI usually.
NAMI? Okay. NAMI. Okay. Oh, let me turn this on before I forget right quick. There we go. But with that said, we have Bob and Linda with us, and she reached out to me on Facebook. So tell everybody what you guys do first and foremost. Anybody can start. Who wants to go first?
NAMI is the largest support group.
Okay.
For people who have a mentally ill family member or loved one.
Okay.
I mean, usually when we talk about mental illness, the focus is on the mentally ill person. That's one thing. But it impacts their family. It could be a spouse that's mentally ill.
Right.
It could be a child or a grandchild. And those people need information. They need coping skills. But most of all, they need emotional support to get through this.
100%. I love that.
So that's what the NAMI support groups are about.
Okay. And what do you do, Miss Linda?
Well, Bob has been in it a lot longer than me. He's been going to Coffee County, and I started going back in the winter. And we both had known that Warren County needed something like this. I think they had it years ago, but it just kind of dwindled down.
Yeah.
And so we decided to go in together and start a support group. You know, they have support groups for people with mental illness, but we specialize here in town for families with mental illness. So we've both, you know, had families that have had mental illness. We've been through it. So we have a lot of heart, have a lot of love,
Yeah.
and a lot of support to give.
I love that. And like you were telling me on Facebook that it did dwindle down here in Warren County, and this is you trying to build it back up, essentially, correct?
Yes.
So, is there a facility that people can go? How do you meet? Where can they meet? When do you meet? And how can they get people that need that emotional support get involved with you guys?
Excellent. That's why we're here.
Uh,
Spread the word.
Okay.
My church, Westside Baptist Church, actually has let us use their facilities, and we're going to meet the third Thursday of every month at 6:30, and it's at 1100 South Chancery Street, right next to USA Gym.
Okay.
So anybody's welcome to come. What happens there stays there. Everybody
Gotcha.
takes a pledge that once we leave the doors, nobody talks about it.
Mhm.
Nobody spills everybody's.
It is a safe place.
Yeah.
Nobody tells about other people's, you know, drama.
Right.
So we are proud to start it
I love
this
it.
August. The 15th will be our first.
First one coming up.
Yeah.
So if anybody has any questions and they need to reach out to y'all, can they is there a phone number they can reach you guys, or a Facebook page, or an email?
It's family SUP group 4538@gmail.com.
Okay. I'll make sure to write that down so we can do that. And as far as what, you guys face, and I know you don't have to tell me any specific stories, but, when, say somebody goes in the meeting, like break down how a meeting goes so they kind of know how that is.
Oh, that's a very good thing. They all start pretty much the same, and they follow up the same pattern, and that's good because people in that situation have had enough surprises in their life.
Right.
They don't need them.
Right.
We quickly go around the room, okay, and people introduce themselves, and we quickly sort of take their temperature, so to speak, their emotional temperature, 60 seconds or 2 minutes tops, what's been going on with you the last month.
Yeah.
And that way, the facilitators, we're trained as NAMI facilitators, we sort of know, okay, this person's dealing with it, that person is in the middle of a crisis.
Okay.
So,
like you assess everybody's, like you said,
right.
emotional, and then you're
That's
like, okay,
right.
let's focus on.
And it's clear that some people are dealing with their issues, and somebody's in a real bad problem.
Right.
So they get a lot of attention, but everybody gets a chance,
attention.
To speak.
Yeah.
And the people's comments, they're positive.
Yeah.
They are constructive. Sometimes there are problems that actually do have standard solutions.
Yeah.
And that's really helpful for a person to know. There are other problems that you can't fix.
Right.
And you have to adjust your attitude towards it. And those are harder.
Yeah.
But it helps a person to know what they're dealing with.
Yeah.
You don't have to cry yourself to sleep every night.
Right. And you're not alone. That's a big thing.
That's a huge thing, right?
Yeah. And the biggest thing people should know is we don't diagnose people. We don't help and prescribe medications.
Right.
We just talk about, well, hey, I've been through this. Maybe you try this. It'll work. So mostly it's just a support group where you're not alone.
Yeah.
And that's what people need, and to learn to start talking about it, because it will make you feel better.
Yeah. And, and it's also kind of, I'm going to say, therapeutic to the other people when they're helping out someone else, correct? I mean, we all do it. Like when we see the smile on somebody's face of what we said,
you drop
like,
some hope into their life when they had no hope.
Right. Exactly.
They just light up. It's like a wilted plant suddenly.
I got what I need. Have you ever had a situation, like in the support group, like you said, some situations are different than others, where you suggest like, well, hey, there's this type of counseling, or there's these type of doctors you can go to to get extended help? Is it stuff like that too, where you have that information of the doctors around your community? Is that also available?
Yes.
We
Yeah.
have, so I've been researching different resources. So if we don't know right off the top of our head somebody, we're always glad to try to reach out and find somebody ourselves, make recommendations. Like if, say, somebody's suicidal,
Yeah.
we'll tell them about suicide hotlines. 988
Yeah.
is different things that people can do just if they have a family member suicidal. We
Right.
tell them, educate them on warning signs.
Yeah.
Things that if you say you have a loved one and you see them spiraling, how to deal with it, what
Yeah.
to look for, so you can be prepared.
Right.
Because it's very hard to live with ups and downs.
Understandable. And then, in a lot of support groups I've been a part of and I've seen, they always, at some point, do y'all ever like team up like a buddy system? Like if you're ever down, you'd be like, hey, here's my number. Call. Is that something that y'all do as well?
Yeah, we share each other's numbers.
Mhm.
We're there for each other, emails.
Yeah.
There's other facilitators that's educated and that doesn't live here or lives in another county. They're
Yeah.
glad to help. We've got pamphlets to hand out.
Yeah.
So we're always there for each other.
I love
It's
it.
not just meetings over, you're on your own
Yeah.
till next time.
The support group turns into like a family. I love it.
It does. It does.
Is there anything I haven't asked you that I might have missed by now? Because I was trying to do some research on it, like, support groups and stuff. Is there anything I didn't tap on?
I'd like to mention that we are going to be at your autumn street fair.
Okay, you're going to be at events.
Yeah, we're going to be there. So that's another opportunity for people to connect with us. I also want to say that some people think, oh, this is, a denominational thing. No, the churches are just generous about providing
Yeah.
a free meeting
Yeah.
place.
They have great community halls. Let's just say all churches have great community halls.
And they're willing
Yeah.
to share.
Yeah.
That's right. But pastors are not trained to handle mental illness. They're not equipped, and this is not we hope you have a faith in God, because you're going to need it when you have a
Yeah.
mentally ill loved one.
Right.
But your faith is your business, and you're not going to get preached to. This is about
Yeah.
getting some traction, getting some hope back.
Yeah.
Where
And
maybe you've lost
talking
hope.
about it where you get connected and you realize you're not alone. It's all that. And that's where I think people, unfortunately, when they're in those situations, they think they're alone or they're embarrassed. One of the two.
Yes,
Because going through the door is the hardest part to get the help.
that is so true.
I'm just, that's the hard part. But with that said, once again, where do you guys meet and how's the schedule once again, and tell everybody the phone number as well, or the email.
We meet the third Thursday
Okay.
of each month at 6:30 at Westside Baptist Church. It's 1100 South Chancery Street,
Okay.
next to USA Gym. We meet in the basement. And it's familySUPgroup@gmail.com.
Okay. Make sure you text that to me. I know you text me about the third Thursday stuff, but
Yeah.
the email I will definitely need. But with that said, if there's anything else you want to tap on, we can. I saw you had notes, and I can't read backwards.
We covered it.
Oh, did we? Awesome. Well, like I said, if there's anything, and I told this to Linda and everybody else, if there's anything that Warren First can do for you guys, promoting, going to the street fair, or if you have anything coming up at the fair coming up in September, just let us know, and we'll make sure to get it out there for you.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Just appreciate spreading the word. We want people to have something here in town, not have to drive an hour away to get something.
Oh, I know. And then you got to drive an hour back. It's a whole thing. It's a whole mess. Well, you guys have a great rest of your day. The doors should still be unlocked, and you're good.
Thank you. Thank
And
you
I'm
so
ready to
much.
keep going anytime. And y'all have my number. Yes.
I do.
Text me
Thank you.
anytime.
For
Have a
having
good
us.
one. Anytime. I'm all about it. Today is my day of interviews, so I'm just gonna keep it going. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
need to get good at what you do.
Oh, well, thank you. I was at the radio for almost 15 years, and then I left last September, and then everybody kept poking me, and I was like, hey, can you get the word out? Can you get this? Like, some people knew I left, and some people didn't. And then my nephew at the end of December, he's like, KK, God didn't put you on this earth to, like, not talk. Oh, well, thank you. And I love doing it here. I'm a huge community supporter. And so he said you should call it Warren First, because Warren First has always been in my heart. And I was like, let's do it. So I started a podcast in January, and I'm not looking back. So thank you. Y'all have a good rest of your afternoon. Oh, sending it to me? Well, thank you. All right. Well, with that, we only have one more guest coming on the show today, which, of course, is Kristy Stubblefield with Families in Crisis. And she should be here around getting close. Oh, wait, never mind. She just messaged me. I hope she feels better. But with that said, she was going to come in and she was going to talk about their upcoming car show, which is their annual one. It's their 13th annual, to be exact, car show for families in crisis. It's the domestic center that we have here for all, of course, all the issues that people go through when it comes to abuse. But with that, as I'm trying to pull it up, here it goes. It's going to start at 10 a.m. It's the Great Bodies 2024 car show and swap meet. They're going to be giving over 100 plus awards. And it always says the 80s music rules. But this year, something that we are going to do differently is we are going to be, I'm making a flyer today on it. If you want to make a special request throughout the day, it's just $1 donation, and all the donations that I received today on song requests will be going to families in crisis. It's just another way to help out a great organization here in our community, in our town. But with that said, whether you have anything they said with 4 wheels is acceptable. There's going to be food, music, and door prizes. Now, the food this year, of course, I want to say thank you to Prater's Barbecue for once again helping out the ladies at Families in Crisis, as well as Papa John's, Nicole and the gang. Nicole has always been so helpful and forthcoming in helping us with pizzas and stuff, and donating that time and money and effort. And so thanks to them for donating the food, Papa John's, as well as Prater's Barbecue. We also want to do a shout out to the Dr. Pepper Bottling Company as well. But again, there's the breakdown is actually on the Families in Crisis Facebook page. You can actually see like the first 50 get this, the first 100 get that, and all that jazz. Yes. Oh, you're good. Okay. I didn't know you were looking at me. No, you're fine. Oh, I got an hour. You're going to be waiting a while. She is not. She just texted me and she is under the weather. But I can tell her what you want. What you want me to tell her?
I sent her a letter.
Okay.
She's seen it.
Okay.
To Families in Crisis. They might have some people.
Okay.
Right up the street.
I'll let her know. I'll let her know because I'm definitely going to be saying she's my cousin. So I'll let her know. Oh, I will tell her that. She's going to get a kick out of that. Okay. But with that said, she won't be coming in. She's a little under the weather this morning. She's not feeling so hot. Another big event going on, and tickets are available now, is for the mother-son and father-daughter dance coming up on September the 27th and the 28th. It's Autumn on My Mind. Thank you. Covenant Academy is having their annual dance once again at Bridgestone. I was about to say Bridgestone Arena. I wish. Bridgestone, but I like where we go anyways. But with that said, it's going to be at the Bridgestone Learning Center. See ya. And that's located at 500 Bridgestone Drive. Tickets are $35 for the first 2 and $5 off any additional ticket after that. So With that said, the doors open up each night at 5:30. Dinner is going to be served at 6, and the event hours are from 5:30 to 9. There will be a professional photographer, and the food is a taste of McMinnville. So it's going to be really fun. Now, if you want tickets, you can always text or call me at 931-30 3050869, or you can also call me at 931-607-0625, whichever one's the easiest for you guys. But tickets are on sale now. You can also get tickets at Covenant Academy School. We need to know the food count close to time, and I want to say ticket sale ends September the 9th. So right now, tickets are on sale as of August the 9th, and then they're going to go on sale until September the 9th. So for one whole month, if you want some pre-sale tickets, which I have some, you need to let me know. And that again is on September the 27th and the 28th here again. And I know you're thinking, oh, what happened to the other date? Well, the father-daughter and mother-son dances are just next to each other with the other, like, with First National Bank. We just wanted to separate it. So we're doing Autumn on Our Mind. It's a fall themed. I cannot wait, with pumpkins, and hopefully this weather will cooperate for the pumpkins to grow properly. Just saying. And but with that said, it's just going to be a great time. Another amazing event coming up this week, the end of summer bingo luau with Caring Hearts United. That's on August the 15th at 6 p.m. And then also, to save the date, the Pregnancy Care Center is doing More Than Imagined, a night of music at the park. It's going to also be Thursday, August the 15th at 5:30 in the evening, of course, at the Park Theater, which is located right across from us over here. You can hear client testimonials on how the Pregnancy Care Center has positively impacted their lives, featuring the 3-time Dove Award winner, Grammy and Emmy Award nominee, inspirational author Bonnie King will also be there. And something super fun, I've already put it in here, and it's going to be in September. It's the second annual, it's called the DAM Duck Derby here in McMinnville. They did this last year, and it was so much fun. So what you do is you buy your ducks, and then they release the ducks in the water. And then if your duck wins at the end, where it's the finish line, they'll give you a call. You don't have to be present to win, but it's really neat to see like all these ducks. I just think it's neat. But that's going to be on September the 28th at 4 p.m. So again, all this fun stuff going on and more. This weekend, Northside Baptist is having their block party. This is the first full week of school, so why not end it with a party at Northside Baptist Church? There's going to have food, fun, and games and bouncy houses. Make plans as well for August the 24th, and of course, all this is being brought to you by, because I keep getting shook up today. All this is being brought to you by our community calendar events by Reddick Brown Ford. Thanks to them. But August the 24th, at 6 p.m. at the farmer's market is going to be the farm to table dinner. Tickets are $100 per person. Family style dinner with wine, beer, and separate cocktail or specialty cocktails. There's going to be live music and a silent auction. Food and decor provided by local farmers. The meal is going to be prepared by Collins River Barbecue, Begonias, Juicy's, Oh Sugar, and Vanilla Bean Company. The menu, the hors d'oeuvres, are going to be a charcuterie cups and a summer salad. Your entrees are going to be a flight of beef, hickory smoked chicken, and with blackberry glaze. The sides are roasted garlic potatoes, cream corn souffle, and your dessert is carrot cake, fruit, and fruit pizza. Your choices right there. If you want tickets to Farm to Table, go to www.mainstreetmcminnville.org for more information on that. And last but definitely not least, Allison in Wonderland Junior auditions will be happening at the Park Theater, by the way, August the 26th through the 27th. And it's going to be from 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the Park Theater. If you want more updates on Allison in Wonderland Junior, you can go to Warren Arts Facebook page for the updates as well. Another big event that is going on this weekend. So much stuff. So much stuff. So I just might as well keep that up for Reddick Brown. Not only will I be there emceeing and DJing at the car show this Saturday at Champion Chevrolet, but I will also be that evening. Once we get done at the car show, we're going to take a little break and, change clothes probably because I'm going to be sweating like a hoss at that point. And then we are going to be going to the Park Theater that evening to help. I'm volunteering once again for the Families in Crisis folks. Dina Carter is going to be here this Saturday. And so the proceeds that from the concession stand and stuff is going to be going to Families in Crisis. But it's just going to be a great time. Love Dina Carter. I love her music. Strawberry Wine. Did I shave my legs for this? I cannot wait to hear some of her music and her renditions of the songs I sang when I was in high school and college. It was just good times. But another thing going on this Saturday, I'm telling you, it's a lot. And no, y'all are not going to like my text message I'm going to send out today or this week. Just saying. Because this weekend is bogged down with a lot of events, which is a great thing. You can never say there's nothing going on in Warren County. It is the second Saturday of the month. And so with that said, of course, all the downtown businesses have something special going on. So I went down just to Main Street. I'm going to go down where where Oh Sugar and them are to see what they'll be doing. But with that said, real quickly, let's see, the Tri-County Bank, they're going to be open with their regular hours of operation. Juicy's is going to do their regular hours as well that day. The general store and the Hitch are going to be regular hours as well. Lemon is going to be, of course, opened up till 8 p.m. that night. And they are going to be having, they're going to keep it going on between now and the end of this week, a 50% off of clothes on the back room area. They have a back room set up where it's their 50% off selection. And you should go check that out because, again, if you can't get there because you work and they're already closed by the time you get back into McMinnville, well, don't you fret because this Saturday they're going to be open up till 8 p.m. and you'll get to check out that 50% off rack. Collins River Barbecue. On Saturdays, they do a special, and of course, they're already going to be open past 8 anyways, but they do a thing with half chicken and the brisket burnt ends. And if you have not tasted the burnt ends on that brisket, whew, I don't know what Joe does. That is delicious. So I know what I'm going to be eating for supper before I go to Dina Carter on Saturday. I'm going to be getting me some Collins River. Evelyn Taylor, of course, they're going to have their drinks and they're going to have their, snacks and things like they always do and open till 8 p.m. They're going to be showcasing a lot of their new fall arrivals. And they also just recently, Penny restocked the sales racks. So she pulled a lot of stuff to put in the sales rack. So make sure you check if there's been a top or a bottom or just a piece of outfit that you've been missing that you saw at Evelyn Taylor that you wanted, but you just didn't know. You need to go back. She might have put it in the sales rack. You never know. The Rustic Daisy is going to be, of course, opened up till 8 p.m. as well. And they will be doing a 20% off live plants. They have a huge live plant selection in the corner, and they will be doing a 20% off on those this Saturday. The Iron Tusk, I got to see them yesterday. Super nice folks out there. I haven't got everything on theirs yet, but they will be open. Of course, they're already opened up late that night anyways, but they are going to do a custom flash is going to be available Saturday night. So if you want more details on what a custom flash is, you can call them at the Iron Tusk and ask them, or go to their Facebook page and ask them as well. But since I was there yesterday, I was going to do a shout out. They do a special on Tiny Tattoos Tuesday. And so if you ever thought about getting like a small, somewhat tattoo, you can do that as well. Southern Traditions, of course, They're going to be opened up till 8 p.m. that night as well. And they are going to, they have updated and restocked their 50% off sale room as well. So if there's been an item there that you've been eyeballing, it may be in that sale rack. I'm just saying. We did see yesterday on social media, and if you got, I don't know if it was you guys, or if I'm just the only one in there. I had 4. I was gonna text some of the people I knew that worked at the school system. I had 4 calls from the school yesterday, which was fine. But luckily I wasn't at a funeral or something. But if I was, that would have been an issue. But it was the same message over and over. And I know with the school starting back, getting in the swing of things, maybe they're getting their system worked out as well too. So I'm gonna, but I just wanted everybody to know if you also got 4 or 5 phone calls from the school yesterday from Dr. Grant Swallows, you were not alone. I was with you on that train as well. But they did post about, let me go to it right quick because they did post it. Yeah, right here, because it's the last thing I saved. First day in Warren County Schools, he said, I want to thank each of you for your patience and our school community for investing in the lives of these students in order to make it a great day in Warren County Schools. From what the phone call said, it was a good day, a lot of positiveness. I will say I really enjoyed, and I did also share it on social media, I really enjoyed seeing the band and the cheerleaders play at the high school for the kids. I thought, oh my gosh, that is so neat. And if other schools did that, bravo. I think that's a great way to start each morning when I take walk to school. I call it his hype music, where I'm like, let's go. Let's go. And it just gets him going. I don't know what it is, but it's just a thing I do for him each morning. But he did say our school administrators are already working on adjustments that will improve efficiency, especially with dismissal. He apologizes for any delays or problems with those issues might have caused. I want to thank each of you for your patience and our school community. We have 178 chances to do it again. So he already put the number out how many times he can fix this. But they, in the message and in the phone call, they said, as predicted, we had some challenges with implementing some changes related to the policy regarding devices. And that was going to be evident. Nothing can ever be fixed or polished or how can we make this better until you try it. It's like it's called experimenting, guys. Experiment until it works, right? So but with that said, great messages all across the board. I also shared my boy's video, Community TV TN. He published this a day ago. Jonathan interviewed out there the Center Hill Cemetery Hills Creek annual picnic. So again, that was really cool. If you haven't seen that video, please make sure to watch it. We have posted our newsletter yesterday. We posted it. If you haven't seen it, it is out and about. There it is. Front page. Of course, the big one of last week was election voting is at its all-time low. And that's not just when I was doing the research, not just with us. It was across the board, other counties as well, I found out. But I'm going to deliver the rest of the newsletters today. If you would like a digital copy, there I said it again. They always get a kick out of that when I say that. If you would like a digital copy of our Local Voice newsletter, text the keyword Local Voice to 931-305-0869 and then let me know your email. I will say this, we are still having issues with benlomond.net or whatever it is now, .com. I say that because if something has changed in your email or with Ben Lomond, please let me know on your end. I have about 5 or 6 people that do have a Ben Lomond email, and it always rejects them. I don't know why, but and that includes my mom's because she's a Ben Lomond emailer, and she hasn't been able to get hers either. So I don't know. It's recognizing my PDF file for Warren First as junk email, and I think you have to go on there and let it know that it's not. I think is what you have to do. But it has been published. It's out there. It talks about all the red ribbon cuttings. Essentially, in this one, we talked about early how voting was at an all-time low in our county. I didn't talk about the other counties specifically, but in Chattanooga and in Cookeville, I noticed that they as well had a low voter turnout. And I just see that as a ongoing problem. And, like in the article, I talked about, um, leading up to the primary election, I had a ton of people excited about the primary election. But just to get the word out there, to make sure people are aware, we have 24,669 registered voters here in Warren County, and only 4,450 turned out, which makes the percentage 18.04%. So, with that said, if you didn't like how the voting went, like some people did afterwards, because I even put that in my article, I didn't say who the names were, but it was just the same comment. Some people thought that a lot of these people were gearing up for the November election. And that is with a lot of the on the Republican ballot one on those. And I go, no, 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 no. You had to vote for them in the primary so they can move to the November. But they wouldn't have any, by running against them, it would be opposed because nobody was running in the Democratic seed for the 43rd district that I seen. And then a couple of other ones that was mentioned was I'm just not voting in this one this year. And then I was too busy to vote this year was another one. A lot of people, the most common response when I said, well, what do you think about all those signs? That's when they said they were gearing up for November. But unfortunately, that was not the case for some folks. But we also have the unofficial results for the main ones that we went over several times at our election coverage. We got if you didn't know the totals for the United States Senate seat, the United States House District 4, the Tennessee House District 43, and Assessor of Property and School Board District 2. Those were the big ones that we were touching base on. Also in here, if you have a senior, I made sure to post this in our newsletter because it's still school related. The Heirs Foundation has upcoming dates happening today and tomorrow. And if you did not get that in your email, it is also in our newsletter. It's on our Facebook page and Instagram page as well. And of course, if you missed it, West Side Story hit the Park Theater. After 12 weeks of intense rehearsal, West Side Story took over the Park Theater stage for 4 amazing performances. And this not only has been one of the youngest casts put together, but also the director, the assistant director, everybody that was in this was under the age of 25 years old. How amazing is that? So amazing. And 2, love this. When I was emceeing at Main Street Live, we had one of the students come up and talk about the Pioneer being Raider team and doing their car wash. And if you got a ticket, you would come with your ticket and you would, go get your car washed. So over the weekend, this past weekend, that is exactly what they did. And so you can see the pictures and the article there as well. Keeping on with everything, donations are being needed with the Warren County Fairest of the Fair. They're seeking donations. Here's what we got from their Facebook page. It says, our community always goes above and beyond, showering our queen in court with prizes. If you would like to highlight your business by donating, please fill out the form and we will be in touch. We can't thank you all enough. You can find the donor information request on their Facebook page. Followed by McMinnville Young Professionals, and they're looking for prospective members. I have been a part of the MYP for several years now. Absolutely love it. It's a great networking tool. Just again, the upcoming event is going to be on August the 15th, which would be next Thursday, a week from tomorrow, from 12 to 1 p.m. at the TSU Nursery Research Center. That's located at 472 Cadillac Lane. Come out, enjoy lunch from the Butcher on Main, and bring a donation for kids of the community at TSU Nursery Research Center. This event will be featuring special guest speaker Carla Adosa. Hopefully I said that last name right. Let's see. Are in need of food. Okay. So it says making a difference during our luncheon as well. Kids of the community are in need of food items such as chicken nuggets or strips, fries, burgers, hot dogs, buns, snacks, candy, water, Gatorade, or clothes. Come out and bring a donation for a great cause and enjoy lunch while listening to a wonderful speaker. So you can get more information on that through their Facebook page as well. And I want to say that. And don't forget, I've been pushing this real hard. If you need the Warren County school calendar for all the public schools, they're there. If you need, I got my whole big sheet. I kept it in. This will be the last week. I'll keep it in the newsletter, guys, because I got tons of stories I got to get out there. But I have the year calendar for the Warren County schools. I have the year calendar for the Boyd Christian Broncos. I also have the Covenant Academy as well. And I did talk to Sarah Cantrell. She is the information lady and the speaker on all things with the Warren County school systems and more. And I asked her if that, because somebody asked me if the Warren County or Warren Connect had a school calendar like separate. She was going to look into it for me as well. But I also called and left a voice message with Dr. Bennett to call me back to let me know if there's a school calendar as well. Because if so, I'll put that in there so everybody has it. Other than that, I do have the calendar for the football middle school schedule as well as the high school football schedule. So going on next week is going to be our middle school, high schoolers playing against Grundy County. It's an away game. Followed by the next week is our high schoolers, and they will be playing on August the 23rd. It's another away game in DeKalb County. So little stuff going on. But I did put that in there because people are asking me what happened to my recipe page. I just didn't have enough. I didn't have enough room for everything. But next week, I promise it's going to be super cute. I've got a ton of recipes I want to get out there that are not just good for, getting a quick meal for work to put in your lunchbox, but also a quick meal on for your kiddos as well. I wanted to do something that's school lunch inspired. So, fun stuff like that. Don't forget, you can always follow us now on not just on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify. We are now on Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, and Audible. And all you got to type in is Warren First 931. It's that easy. It's that simple. Another way to stay connected with us, because you better do it today. I'm going to be sending out a text message this afternoon of all the events that I've talked about today. Literally. It's going to be put in a picture form, though, because it's just easier that way. But send a text the number 81010 to @Warren931. And that is a Remind app service that I've set up because I just want to make sure your numbers are all private. I don't want to give all that information out. It's just how it goes. Let me see if there's anything else that I may have missed. Yes, before I forget, the Crafty Hut on their second Saturday for August the 10th, they're going to be doing face painting for the kids and and or washable tattoos. So come out, shop late. We actually shared her post yesterday about those cool keychains that say seniors on them, mom of a senior, stepmom of a senior. It's also got the stepmom of a soccer player, I think is what it was. It was really cool. So make sure you check out those keychains and more. We also shared some stuff from the Butcher on Main. They have so many things going on. Harmony Lane's goat cheese is the goat. Yeah, that was a little cheesy. We have it all at Butcher on Main, open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. And congratulations to now adding Harmony Lane Farm and Creamery to the mix. If you have not checked that out, you need to. Let's see. And like I said, reiterating about the Heirs Foundation that I was talking about in our newsletter. So today, if you're a senior and your last name's A through F and G through L, you will be in the auditorium during Pioneer Time. And then tomorrow, last names M through R and S through Z is also going to be in the auditorium during Pioneer Time. If you have a senior and they did not check their email, for shame on them, because as of yesterday, they should have got a blue sheet. It was a blue informational sheet. They went home yesterday and they said, please complete it and return it to your Pioneer Time teacher or an heirs counselor by the end of the week. These are used to help complete tasks while meeting with the heirs counselors, such as college applications, FAFSA, etc. If you have a student that's a senior that is wanting to go to college, this heirs group, I'm telling you guys, we did not have this when we were in school. We did have counselors, but they were guidance counselors, and they, again, they did as much as they knew, right? But now you have the Heirs Foundation with Haley and Miss Haley and all them organizing this to make it easier and better for you guys. And now I got a comment. Oh, there you go. Also at the Rustic Daisy, the Songbird Studios and more booth over there is going to have all jewelry 30% off this month. Okay. So get it while you can, y'all. Get it while you can. We'll show that. Let's see. Let me. We talked about that yesterday. Yep. I just want to make sure I hit everything up. Tennessee Crossroads, of course, they were at the trolley stop. If you missed it, says all aboard for fun with the Crossroads cruise as we visit Rock Island Trolley Stop and Stable Reserve Distillery Thursday at 7 and Sunday morning at 10 on our Nashville Public Television. So NPT is going to be showcasing, when they said, hey, come out and look at the video of the Rock Island trolley. And they're like, they're going to do some videotaping. Well, you can see whether you were on it or not, Warren County is going to be on the map on show on Thursday it's called Tennessee Crossroads. And at 7 o'clock this Thursday, you can see it. And then you also can see it again on Sunday at 10 a.m. Let's see. I was seeing if there's anything else. Oh, I love this. The detention posted this just a minute ago. It's Purple Heart Day. This is Fred Evans, my stepdad, a Purple Heart recipient. Show your Purple Heart. Look at that. God, love it. Got to give some love. And then I think that is it for now. Yeah. It's just available. Okay. That's it that I can see as I keep going down. All right. With that said, it has been another great day here on the podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed our special in-studio guest. Thanks again for Linda and then for coming out from the family support group from NAMI. I'm going to say it right. If you want any more information on their stuff, please let me know as well. I'll make sure to post it underneath the comments here underneath the video after I get done with the show. Also, just a little heads up, we're having issues with Spotify again. I was logging into it this morning so I can upload yesterday's show, and I went through all the steps like I always do. And instead of going to the podcast like it normally does, where I can upload episodes, it said no healthy streams. So I'm going to call my friend that is a tech guy, and he's going to try to help me fix it this morning. But other than that, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day, Warren County. And remember, keep it